So you teach, but you don't give the time to ask some question. I don't know why, but I see that if there is a problem of connection, I don't know.
Okay, can you hear me?
Are you
Can
getting
you?
me?
Yes.
Are you are you getting me?
Yes, we are getting you. Can you get us also? Hello.
I would like to ask question. Yeah, I'm getting you. I would like to ask you a question, but firstly, I need to thank you for your teaching. But we are few students who attend today. Other students they don't attend because some problems that I have asked them. One of them they tell me some problems they meet. So you get me?
Yes.
Okay. I have flow you well all from start until now. Um, the course is so good. Yeah. The problem I would like to ask you is that some HTML tags don't accept where the class is while using Notepad. I have tried to use Notepad first times while I'm trying to design some web page, but when I create a class, don't accept those class. So, but now while I use Virtual Studio Code, I make class and I already create something I need.
Okay. You asked two questions, two very important questions. The first question is about the students who didn't attend. Isn't it? Are we together? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Yes, about students who didn't attend because of some problems, internet problems, computer problems, and so on. We are recording this session, this teaching session. After recording, after teaching, we shall prepare it and upload it into different platforms. And we will give you some links where you can access these materials later, so that even those ones who didn't attend will be able to access these teaching materials after. Okay? The second question is
Yes,
about,
but
yes?
sorry. Next time you may tell them first, or we can create a timetable in order to know the day of teaching, because even you cannot able to have the enough megabytes to flow this course remotely. So next time you may create timetable. We need to flow in order to fight those issues, not students who getting you about the courses.
Submit your queries into the management, they will give you the answer. Let the teacher explaining the course and submit your queries into the management. Thank you.
Okay. The second question is about some queries which are not accepted in Notepad. So I'm recommending you to download Supreme Text, which is a very good text editor to show you how to use it. So all types of queries can be accepted by using this Supreme text. So maybe you can download it later, but I'm going to show you how to use it, how to create, to create a document, how to create a simple site. But the text editor which is recommended, it is this Supreme text. It is the better one.
Okay, it's better to use that Sublime text, but me, I use Virtual Studio Code, but it's the same, maybe, no problem. But those one who use Notepad will not be able to create some classes which is used for cascading style sheet, or which is used for server, example server. Me, I use examples. I use example server. I use example. So if you create some classes, a notepad cannot access where that server you need to display your row or PHP codes or JavaScript. But use this text editor, it is good rather than using notepad. Thank you so much.
Creating it is better to because it accepts all types of tags. But even Notepad, I think it accepts all types of tags. I don't know how you are writing, how you are using those tags, which type of class which is not accepting, so that we can test it together. Can you tell me that class which is not accepting in Notepad?
Those sorry,
Can you
those
tell me
one
the class?
first is the transformation and transition and transformation. While I need to make some slides, slide image and slide words. Yeah, sometimes not working well.
Okay, sliding, creating slides, it is another important concept that we shall discuss next. First of all, I recommend you, first of all, to download this Supreme text, okay?
Okay.
Okay, then you download, you make sure your computer is having XAMPP. That is what I require for this course for web application development. So after downloading and installing Supreme Text and XAMPP, it is okay. XAMPP can help you to create databases. You know XAMPP, okay? And then we can create our forms from here and we connect to a database so that PHP can handle our data. No problem, we shall discuss about sliding techniques later. So first of all, let us see how we can apply simple codes here to create a simple HTML page, because there are some students who are still at the beginning. You are asking about sliding. There are some students who are still needing to know these basic tags, HTML tag, shape tag. We have to put the title in title tag, inside the head tag, the content we have to put it in body tag, and so on. There are some students who are still behind there. So that is why we need to first of all discuss about these simple tags. How do we create heading? How do we create a paragraph? How do we create horizontal line, and so on. So, and the advanced concept like sliding and the other, we shall discuss it later. So let us first of all see together how we create a simple HTML page. So here you can see my screen. Let me see if I can increase the size. It is the same. Where is the size? Edit text. Okay, I am not seeing the size. No problem. Okay, let us use it as it is. Sample web document. One. So it is the title. Now, H1, let us use heading 1, for example. This is our first web page. So let us save it somewhere. Let us save it. Let us create a folder in my document which is called HTML. And then page, let us call it home, then .html. Then after this, we can go and open it. Let us go into document, HTML, home. Okay, let us open it with Chrome. So first web page. So you see it is being displayed, but we can push it. As you said, we can use classes and ID to push because some letters are not being displayed. T is not being displayed, so we can push our. So even if we didn't study CSS, but we can use it. Now let us use class here. Class maybe T1, text 1. So dot style, let us create style dot T1 dot indicates that we are dealing with this class T1 dot T1 some key are not working. Okay. Okay, now margin left, it is, let us push it 200 pixels. Then let us save it and let us refresh. So it is pushed. It is pushed. Now it is being displayed. This is our first web page. This is our first web page. You can see we can display our first text. Now, let us continue. Let us use P tag, paragraph tag. This is paragraph 1. So now this is paragraph 1. If we save and refresh, so we can see it. We can also push it. Where is our so the paragraph? So you can see we can arrange elements into a single line and then apply a style together. So paragraph, comma, class T, comma, we can also add an ID, PID equals paragraph 3, maybe paragraph 2, P2. This is a paragraph 2. Then you see an ID is here. So ID, this is paragraph 2. So it is P because this P represents all paragraphs, okay, all paragraphs. But if we need to style this one, so we have said an ID is used to distinguish, okay, to uniquely identify an element. Now we can use this ID to separate it with this P, this paragraph. So we can say by using the ID of the second paragraph, and then we use a hashtag to indicate an ID. For a class, we use a dot to indicate that it is a class. Now, T2, it is P2. P2, margin left, it is 400 pixels. So you see, I'm distinguishing this paragraph from this one, and it is aligned somewhere else. This is how, so let us put other elements. We have said we have italic is text is size. So we save, we refresh, size. Now then we also put E element so that it can be aligned where others are aligned. So bold this text is both, no, sorry, B. This text is bolded. This text is bolded. Let me put to separate it with this one. Let me put a break. So it is bolded. Let me align brush B. For all B elements, I need to apply the same style. So when we refresh, it is bolded and it is coming. Now, subscript. Let us make something like we can. Let us use Microsoft Word to define what we need to define in HTML. So I need you to write something like this: H2O, H2O plus CO2. It gives C6 or equal C6 H6 H12 O6 6. So equals. Now this is on subscript. This is on subscript. This is on subscript. So can you do this exercise in HTML? So let us put it into a paragraph and let us make it big by using a heading one. H6 C CO2 plus 6 H2O equals C6 H12 O6. Now this is 2. It is on subscript. Sub. We are closing sub. This is on subscript. It is closed here. Sub. This is between sub. It is closed here. Sub. It is closed here. Sub. And sub here. it is closed here. Now let us save it and refresh. Now for serve, let us it is P H1. B, it is still there. B. So you can see, you can continue to apply any type of tab we have seen. We have seen a tables. Table, table, table data, student number, first name, last name, age. First name, last name, age. So we have introduced about table headings. Titles should be in table headings. Table heading, TH, TH, TH. Now let us define another table. Table data TB. Student number 1. First name Abimana. Or that's age 20. Two, three, four, Wase, Lilia, 25, 24, Shakimana, Eliphaz, 22, Uimana, Ege, 27. So let us save and refresh. Let us see where the problem is. Table border was 1 pixel. Now the table is opened, it is closed. table headers are opened and closed. Table row here. Table row is opened, is closed. Table data, open, closed. Table data, open, closed. Table data. So there is where can be the problem. So let us save it again and refresh and see. We forgot to close table rows. So let us close it here. Let us open another table row here. TR. And let us close it here. Let us open another one here. TR. Let us close it here. Here. TR. Table. And let us close it somewhere here. So we have this TR, it is opened, closed, TR, opened, closed, TR, opened, closed. We have table opened, closed. So we have our table. So let us apply the style to the table also. Table. Let's save it and verify. So it is here. So it is time. We shall continue the practice like this in next session. Please, I recommend you to do practice because you cannot become a programmer without doing practice. So we shall do few practice in class, but you can practice more because the teacher cannot do all exercise, practical exercise. You have to do them for yourselves. You have to practice, you have to create a web page. It is possible to create even websites. So we are ending here. I have another class in a few 7 minutes. So let us see, let us again meet on, we shall communicate you. It is probably on Friday or next week. Okay, see you. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, we thank you too for your teaching, and I understand where your courses are related to ICTCC 7009. So nothing else. I have no question. I understand well, and no problem. Together we are. Next time we wish you to announce first the time you really need to teach in
Okay,
order all students to be active. Thank you.
yes, we shall communicate you. We can resume on Friday or next week, Wednesday. So we shall communicate you at the timetable. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Or we may create a timetable where the student
Okay.
may follow.
See.